Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Larry Farver, and let's queer up South Florida and Florida. DeSantis and Florida AG sues Target over Pride Month collection in stores. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and his newly appointed Attorney General James Uthmeier are suing Target. They are claiming the company misled investors about the financial risks of its LGBTQ Pride and DEI initiatives. The lawsuit filed this week in Fort Myers alleges Target's 2023 Pride Month collection led to consumer backlash, wiping out $25 billion in market value. Uthmeier said, quote, "Corporations that push radical leftist ideology at the expense of financial returns jeopardize the retirement security of Florida's first responders and teachers," end quote. Target had scaled back LGBTQ merchandise and DEI initiatives after right-wing boycotts prompting backlash from long-term partners like Twin Cities Pride. Robert Keston, executive director of Stonewall Museum, criticized DeSantis' move on the Target lawsuit, saying, quote, "It's surprising that people who take advantage of the worst of political opportunities to further their own goals would misstep again. Going against the community in general cost him his chance at the presidency. Trump put a couple of gay men in his cabinet and in high offices. He targets select elements. DeSantis paints with a big brush and gets big pushback. It is an act of desperation, and that will cause us and our friends a bit of pain, but it should hurt him more in the long run. Just stupid politics. Surprisingly, he doesn't understand why Trump's team is successful and he is not," end quote. The lawsuit follows previous shareholder suits with the city of Riviera Beach Police Pension Fund, also challenging Target's practices. Queer activists summarize the lawsuit as designed to scare corporate support of the LGBT community. Well, how effing twisted is this? I don't even know where to begin. As much as I love Martha Stewart, she did the insider trading. You look at Ivan Boesky and the Ponzi schemes and Enron, and they're sitting here twisting this all together with all we've seen with Trump's indictments and everybody in between. And they're sitting here turning something beautiful like Pride, and maybe, if you're going to invest and put your investments for your employees, municipal employees, government employees, into a retailer, you have to play the game like anything else.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time at the rodeo. So they're obviously coming for us, and we're not going to take it.
Does anybody feel bad for Target?
No,
of course not. Of course not. They tried to commercialize on our community, and then it freaking backfired. Then they rolled over and played dead and moved all our merchandise to the back.
That's right.
F you.
That's right.
All right. F you. And we even gave your store more fabulousness by going to it. We even called it Target for your stupid asses. All right. Seriously, with that, don't forget that we're going to have an economic blackout this Friday, okay? Yes. Friday the 29th, okay? 28th. From the 28th at midnight, okay, till the next day, right? Don't buy anything, all right? Unless it's a mom and pop LGBTQ plus or BIPOC owned place that you're paying person in person. Do not buy anything on the internet. Do not buy anything.
Yes,
on that day, okay?
Yes.
Show our strength in their pockets. That's how we show it.
Yes.
Support local business. That's the most important thing. Go out in your towns and go and support a nice mom and pop local business. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to go down the drive and...
Yeah,
absolutely. There's plenty of indie businesses on the drive. As I predicted, however, Governor death sentences will continue to make our lives and those of our supporters a living hell until his term is done. And by the way, is it just me, or does Uthmeier have resting closet case face?
Good one. I mean, what are we really mad at? I mean, we're mad at a bunch of colors. Isn't that hilarious?
We don't own the rainbow, Edward.
I know.
We don't own the rainbow.
He saw some colors that in the children's section, and all of a sudden now
since we were kids, all of us would take 3 crayons and do a beautiful rainbow. It was one of the first things you learned how to do. We weren't, everybody loves a freaking rainbow. Yes. I mean, come on, it's the Care Bears. We didn't own those rainbows.
what was it? Roy G. Bibb, the rainbows? That's how we learned in school.
Oh my goodness.
It's our teacher's fault.
That is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBT